here's the last of the coin roll hunt, and this is probably the biggest. 50,000 pennies. It's amazing. I've only opened one box because I wanted to check and make sure they weren't all circulated at the bank. They're not. There are no enders in that box. This box sort of fell open through the bottom, and there are no enders. So I'm gonna go ahead and check for any enders, and I'll show you what I find. I think I'm gonna forget the idea of looking at all the ends before I just start, because it's taking way too long. I've looked through 5 of them already. This one has an ender, wheat reverse. So we're just gonna start, and every time I come across a box, I'll just check the ends there. So wish me luck, and I'll see you after I'm done with all 20. We are finally done with all 20 boxes of pennies, and this is what it looks like. It's gonna be really heavy. I don't know if the bank's gonna like me anymore, but I seem to deal okay with it. I'm not gonna show any of my finds yet. Just gonna show all the boxes, have them all stacked up, all empty. I'm just gonna say there were some great finds, So I will get into the wrap up. Here is everything we got from $500 in pennies, all 20 boxes. Let's not show anything first. Let's go straight to the 2009s. We had 24 birthday, childhood, 50 formative years, 39 professional life, and 13 presidency. For the Canadians, we had 95, 1965 to 2006s. That is really so many of them. That's almost $1 in Canadians for 20 boxes. I really didn't want to put them all out by date because that'd just take way too long and take up too much space. And anyway, most people do it this way. For the young heads, we had 12. 1956 is the oldest, all the way up to 64. And for the King Georges, we had 4. 1952, 1943, 1943, and 1943. I'm actually leaving out a Canadian. Here it is. King George V. That is my first King George V penny. Really cool. The date is 1935. It's in really nice condition too. For the oddities, we had 79. There's so many different types in here. This one's pretty cool. Had glue on it and I peeled it off. We had some run over, really worn, a couple holes in there. There's some stickers, toned. Onto the off centers, we have a 73 Denver and a 72. This one was funny in the first box. I think it was like the 5th roll. Plastic penny. Looked pretty real, but sort of felt real, but it's plastic. We had a unplated 1988 Denver. We had our stamps. There's actually 4 of them. We have a Kennedy 1974 Denver. This one has a V on it, 1998 Denver. These ones are really hard. I don't even know what's going on. You can see there's an SA, a Z, a U, O. There's like a 70. Really interesting. I don't know. If you know what those are, please let me know. This one was really cool. A big cut error. See that? Right at the bottom of his coat. It's really cool. And there it is. The uncirculateds. We had 4, 8, 12, 16, 17 uncirculateds. Oldest is a 1959 Denver, 1959 Denver, 1962 Denver, 1962 Denver, 1963, 1963 Denver, 1964, 1967, 1967, 1968, 1968 Denver, 1968 Denver, 1968 Denver, 1968 Denver, 1968 Denver, 1972, and 1973 Denver. For the 1959s, we had 6 1959 planes. That seems like a really awful small amount for 20 boxes. That's because of this. We had 81 1959 Denvers. And for the 1969s, we had 6, all 1969s. And this was really cool. I think it was the 18th or 19th box. Blank planchet. It's my first one. It's a Type 2. so it's got the edge rolled on. It's really cool. And let's get into the wheats. We had 207 in total. So that's an average of around 10 a box, but one of my boxes only had 2 wheats in it. So that was pretty weird. But we did not get skunked on any boxes. All boxes had wheats. So let's get into it. Oldest is 2 1916 planes, a 1917 plane, 1918, 2 1919s, 2 1919 S's, a 1925, a 1929, actually it's a 1926, a 1927, 1928, 1929, 2 1930s, a 1930 Denver, 2 1934s, 3 1935s, a 1936, 2 1937s, a 1939, 5 1940s, 3 1941s, a 1941 Denver, 2 1942s, a 1942 Denver, 14 1944s. Those ones are really common. I find so many. We had 6 1944 Denvers, 1 1944S, 5 1945 planes, 4 1945 Denvers, 6 1946s, 4 1946 Denvers, a 1946S, a 1947, 3 1947 Denvers, a 1947S, a 1948 plane, a 1948 Denver, 2 1949 planes, and 2 1949 Denvers. And now we're into the 50s. We had 9 1950 planes, 9 1950 Denvers, 9 1951 Denver, pretty cool, all 9s, a 1951 S, 12 1952 Denvers, a 1952 S, 3 1953 Denvers, 2 1953 S's, 7 1954 Denvers, a 1954 S, a 1955 plane, 7 1955 Denvers, 2 1956 planes, 18 1956 Denvers, 3 1957 planes, 13 1957 Denvers, a 1958 plane, and 12 1958 Denvers. And let's get into the uncirculateds. Really cool. 1934. That was amazing. Last box. 1948. 1952 Denver. 1955 Denver. 1956 Denver. 1958 Denver. Actually, that's a 1958 plane. This one is a 1958 Denver. And this one. It's a BIE error. Can see right in between the B and E is extra metal. 1956. Pretty cool. It's my first BIE error. And that was really cool. But I still have one more coin I've yet to show. This was on the 17th box. That box only had 2 wheats, but it had an Indian. Amazing. I think that's my 7th Indian in total ever. I think it's the 6th this year. And the date on this one, really nice reverse, 1907. So that is my newest Indian. Pretty cool. Beat the 1903. Amazing. I was so happy to find an Indian. Really cool. So, in total, this took 14 hours to look through. I was looking through pennies. My hands were black. You can see that the towel is black too. But really fun. I found a lot of great things. I'm definitely going to do this again. My bank does not care what amount I order. So in the comments you can leave how many boxes I should get next time. I'm thinking I might get 1,000 in pennies, but I don't know if the bank's going to like me because I still have to take this back. So, last time we bought them food, so maybe that'll do that again. So, yep, make sure to do this again. So, thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.